Hello, hi everyone. Welcome to one more episode of Intrinsic Value Analytics Dashboard, and where we are going to discuss all these modules, and we are going to discuss all these bundles that will help us make our market analysis very simpler. And I've already shared this that there are a lot of market tools available nowadays, but there is one thing that I found out: very few of them are talking about the fundamental side. There are two kind of tools that are available in the market right now. There is one who is providing you the data, but not the insights. And there's one more who is providing you insights, but based on price and volume, based on MACD, based on RSI, because that is where the demand is more, right? It's not their fault. But how to give insights based on the fundamentals, how to give insights based on the valuation, based on growth, how to find out the thematic portfolios which can work in next 2 years, 5 years, 7 years, that we have generated. And I don't think there is any tool that is doing in this country right now. So in this segment, we are going to talk about the next market analysis tool, that is earning trends. That is mostly straightforward. So what you do is you go to the link and you go into the market analysis and earning trends. And the what earning trends is, it basically gives you the last 4 to 5 years earning trend of any company. So let's say I want to search how Tata Motors is doing. So what I'll do is I'll click on the Tata Motors passenger vehicle, and I will find out the revenue and earning chart of Tata Motors for last 4 quarters also, or last 4 years also. So in the last year, it has shown revenue degrowth of 8%, earning YOY of 196%, EBITDA, as you can see, it is 214, and profit margin is 12.71. I can also hover here and it will give me the right idea. So if I hover here, it will give me the revenue YOY growth is minus 15%, and earning YOY growth is minus 11%, profit margin 7.66%. If I hover here, the whole matrix changes here based on where I hover, right? The same thing when I go to quarterly, it gives me quarterly also. So this is basically, yeah, this will give me revenue YOY and earning YOY, right? So let's look at one more company. Also, you can put it in the chat box or put it in the comment section what kind of company that you want me to do the analysis. Let's say Hindustan Unilever. I've just put Hindustan Unilever here. So what I found here is I will just go into the annual, and what I can see here is earning growth is 2.8%, 2.38%, and earning growth is 1.55%, and revenue growth is 2.38%. Then revenue growth is 0.64% negative, earning growth is 3.62%. And now this year, FY26, revenue growth is 5%, but earning growth is 41%. Now, what does it signify? It tells you that this company that you are thinking of buying or putting in the research report in your watch list, how is it performing over the years? So as you can see, revenue growth has not that much for a company that has a price to earning of 60 or 70 or very good astronomical valuation, I would say. If they are showing revenue growth of 3%, 4%, definitely it's not good, right? And that is why you will see that Hindustan Unilever has not made a lot of money in last 4 or 5 years. In fact, the stock is down 10-20% from their all-time high. But it also signifies one more thing, that maybe the cycle is shifting. Maybe from down cycle, this company is going to up cycle, because as you can see, the earning growth right now is 41.23%, which has been 3%, 1.55%, and so, right? And if you look at the profit margin also, profit margin is also 23.59%. So operating profit margin is also increasing, earning growth is also increasing, and revenue growth is, I would say, very nominal, not that great, 5%, but for large cap, 5% is okay. So it gives you a trend. I mean, when you look at the tools that give you the data, what difference does this one have than others? That it gives you the data for last 4 years. So you can track last 4 year data. Meanwhile, a lot of tools that give you the quarterly summary of the companies, they only compare it with last 1 year or last 1 quarter, right? So I also use those tools and have huge respect, but this is also what we have created. What you can do here is you can look at these things for last 4 years. You can compare those 4 5 years, and when you compare with 4 5 years, you get the right trend, right? So I'll just give you one more example. Tata Motors, Hindustan Unilever, we have done. I think one more sector we will take. What should be the sector we should take? Tata Steel. Okay, we will go into sale, not Tata Steel. So you can just search here, sale, and as you can see, quarterly, so profit margin you can see 4.2%, 2.87%, and 1.37% and 5.96%. When you go to annual, this is quarterly and annual. You have to click on annual. By the way, this tool has a great feature of from night mode, you can go into day mode also. And it looks great in both one. So when I go into annual, I can see 0.7% revenue growth, 40% earning growth, then negative earning growth, negative, and then again positive and positive revenue growth and earning growth, but the profit margin is 3%, which has been always the case. So you can basically visualize this for last 4 5 years. That is the great thing about this tool, right? So go to different companies and look for the companies where the trend is changing. Look for the companies where earning growth were not that great or profit margins were not that great, but it is going in the upside. So that is the work, that is the insight this part of the bundle gives. Now, this is pretty much straightforward. I don't have to tell you how to look at the revenues, how to look at the earnings, what are the revenues, what are the earnings, right? So you can do this analysis yourself. So in the next session, what I will cover is market valuation tracker. This is one of the best thing that we have created. This is one of the best thing that we have created so far, right? So you will find out how to know which sector is undervalued, how to know whether the market is undervalued, how to know whether overall market index is undervalued, how to know gold is undervalued, how to know silver is undervalued. You will learn each and everything in this one. And this is going to be one of the best learnings, or this is one of the best valuation tracker you might have seen in the whole market. It will give you the insights nobody can, right? Because a lot of people, they talk about nifty price to earning, they talk about broad market price to earning, they talk about it has gone down from 52-week or all-time high, but they really do not give you the right insight about the valuation of the sectors and of the different not of the sectors and of the overall market, not just the overall market but the alternate assets also. So that is what we are going to cover in the market valuation index. I will just give you a sneak peek. All you have to come here, you have to click. Let's say I want to look for the broad market index. I'll just click here and the whole valuation chart will come in front of you, right? So I'll give you the brief also, and I will explain to you in detail in my next episode. So thank you very much.